Alright, looks good. Let us commence with Pikmin 2. Wrong one. There we go. Well, wait a minute. Hang on. Forgot to send one last notification out. See if I can't get my buddy in here. Even if just for a moment. I would like him to see the new area we are about to explore, and I would also like to explain the situation I'm having. And speaking of situations, goddamn Facebook, you are a major disappointment to me sometimes. It just cannot handle basic things sometimes. Okay. Now, where was I? Let's go ahead and put that up so that we don't cause any more stray noises. Pikmin. Uh-oh. My controller's all tangled up. That's not good. Man, it feels like it's been a really long time since I last played this, even though technically speaking, it's only been, 8 days. But it's been so long that I honestly forgot. I, forgot all my little things that I need to do in order to begin streaming. Like, I got my Elgato hooked up, and I'm like, why isn't it working? And I just completely forgot that you're supposed to, plug in the USB into your computer. Otherwise, it just won't capture anything. Hello, welcome to the stream. I see you there in the chat. Let me take a moment. Well, actually, first we'll get introduced to the level, and then I will explain a little bit as to why, perhaps, I've been so late, as of late. As you can see, it's a very refreshing autumn level. Oh, I thought we were gonna have, dialogue or something. Okay. Alright, so what's been happening is construction around the house. I may have already mentioned this before, and those of you who caught my Wargroove stream before are no doubt aware that those people are noisy as hell when they're working on the floors. Why are we having things done on the floors? Well, there was water damage. Burst pipe, all that. I think I've explained this once before. But yeah, we basically just wound up replacing the entire bottom floor. Still under construction. It's almost done. It should be done by the end of this week. Hello. Well, that didn't take long. Yeah, I did a bit of grinding off-stream so that I could... Specifically so that I could have 100 purple Pikmin immediately when I started the game. And now we can lift this massive dumbbell and get it to where it needs to go. And now, I guess we can just wander around. Cool. Let's see if we can't, knock out some bad guys while we wait. Whew, direct hit. Oh, that didn't take long. There's a cave, immediately in front of me. Wait. From all appearances, this is a particularly frightening crevasse. The data is horrifying. You already have data on it. I can't see my screen. I need to nudge my microphone. Courage is one thing, but recklessness is something else. Perhaps we should turn back. Well, if you still wish to enter, keep your daring in check. And just focus on surviving. Right, so... Oh god, what are you doing here? Right, new objective. Distract this thing whilst my Pikmin carry that thing over to where it needs to go. If that snitch bug interferes, I'm gonna be so mad. Well, can't focus on anything because I have to keep this thing busy. I did not expect there to be one of these things practically right in front of my spawn area. This sucks. Alright, so what I was trying to say is that I work night shifts, overnight shifts to be exact. So that puts me at working all the way through the night, and then going to bed in the morning and waking up, you know, in the evening. And it's not all that, it's not altogether that easy to sleep in the middle of the day when there's a bunch of construction blokes making a bunch of noise downstairs. It just plain sucks. So, at times I just think to myself, you know what? Why am I even bothering? Why don't I just kill time, wait for them to leave, and then maybe I can get to sleep. Especially on my days off, where, you know, technically I should have that spare time to do such a thing. I can't believe I'm gonna punch this thing to death, all while waiting for those slow-ass purple Pikmin to carry that dumbbell. Alright, we don't want to kill it just yet, because it might wake up. So we'll wait until our Pikmin are just about done, and then finish it off. Right, so that is why I have been a bit tardy as of late. I need my beauty sleep. Otherwise, I just end up doing this thing where I... Holy cow, that's worth a lot of money. Look at all those shekels. The doomsday apparatus. I'm surprised that the ship can even carry that. A couple of pounds to a guy from Hokate is probably like a bajillion Earth pounds. Yes! There we go. Alright. Olimar, get your butt over here. Need to get that thing in the ship. Or something. Pronto. Come on. You are not going to stop me today, Snitchbug. Nothing stands in my way. Not with an army of purple Pikmin behind me. Oh, whatever. Just swarm it. Get it out of here. Let's clean this area up a little bit. Alright, I hope that there is nothing left to be gotten around here. There's something interesting about this particular area in the game that I will point out when I have a moment. When we make our advance, that's when I'll start talking about it. It's a reference to Pikmin 1. And if you actually played Pikmin 1, I'm sure you've already noticed that this area looks a little bit familiar. Might be worth asking for an extra day off just to fix my sleep schedule. Oh, there's nothing to fix. Everything's basically working as intended, it's just that I'm, you know, up a little bit later than perhaps I should be. Oh, right, I have 100 purples. Right, let's throw some of them back. Keep a small squad. Actually, you know what we should do? We should just take 20 of every color Pikmin. Because this is a whole new area. We need to be prepared for anything. And besides that, there's an Easter egg if you are walking around with 20 of each color. Right, so I'm fine. This construction's almost done. And once that is done and over with, I will sleep more peacefully, more consistently, and we'll have a good time. Maybe not next week, though, because next week, unfortunately, I have a very busy week yet again. It's going to be another one-stream week. It's a little bit hard to hear, but there is a little bit of singing going on when we've got them all together. If you listen closely, you might be able to hear it. What's going on here? Ah, I see. Alright, that thing is gonna give me a conniption, so let's do this intelligently. Not you. Alright. So I will have you lot wait here. I'll draw the hermit in myself. Come on. There we go. And let's see if we can't, Okay, that didn't work as well as I was hoping. I don't want to have to use blues, but we might have to use blues. Come on, get over here. Come on. Okay. That's how it's done, I suppose. Alright, I hope no one got distracted and came in when they shouldn't have. You can hear them singing. You imagine them saying, I don't know what happened to it. Does anyone even know the full, like, lyrics, for lack of a better word, to that, like, military song? Oh, jeez, Mr. President, you're way far away. Let's get you on something constructive. Incidentally, I myself cannot hear the game very well, so I'm going to turn up my PC volume real quick. So I'm sure that that's a very, very old thing that, like, originated in the US military or whatever, but I've only ever heard it in parodies myself, of course, including, what was it, Full Metal Jacket? Which has some choice What the? Well, even Brick wrote it already. We need a squad of 100 purple Pikmin in order to kick off this journey of ours. Who knew? Jeez, I really didn't think that was going to be a problem so quickly. Purple's you two. We really, literally just need blues for this. Maybe we'll take some yellows, too. I got a feeling, like, this game kind of likes to pair water and electricity a lot, so I predict that the first kind of gate we're going to encounter is an electric one. We'll see if I'm right. Boy, there's like a duck or something around here that is just making itself heard very loud and clear. Whoa, 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 don't follow me too closely. What are you doing? Stop! Just trying to chuck a few of them in there. Alright, get in there. That includes you too. Jump Force came out today, and apparently it's trash. Jump Force. Was that game based on Boku no Hero Academia? Oh my god, this one yellow guy just keeps following me around. Yes, please do tell. I love hearing about AAA games, or whatever, that have just turned out to be complete and utter trash. It's like my hobby, in some ways, learning about trash games. Wow, we have quite the branching path here, don't we? Oh, hello there. I see a rock. We're gonna go for it. Here in a minute. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Not gonna have any shenanigans with this guy today. I remember well the mistakes I've made, in which my Pikmin were lit on fire despite being submerged in water. You guys remember that back in the submerged castle? That was a laugh and a half, let me tell you. Yeah, what'd I tell you? Right there. Electric fence. But I'm on the wrong side. I can't see! I can't aim! And I lost a blue Pikmin. Urgh. Frustration! Alright, whatever. Let's go and get this thing opened up. Ah, and there's a poison barrier, too. Huh? Jump Force is that all-star anime fighter with the Unreal Engine, so everyone looks disturbingly realistic. I don't know why I don't remember this. Although it makes sense, given the title. You know, Jump Force, like Shonen Jump. And yet, bizarrely enough, I seem to have completely forgotten about it. Oh, wait a minute, I remember the trailer now, set in like that post-apocalyptic city, and then just out of nowhere we got these anime characters we recognize. Well, I look forward to hearing more about that in the near future. Alright, I guess we're doing an about face. Actually, we should probably just return these Pikmin back to whence they came. Alright, I know this is an inefficient thing to do, but bear with me. I just really want to get started on that gate. Actually, we're not going to have time for that, are we? The sun's almost down. We've split our attention too far today. Well, better late than never, I suppose. We'll have Mr. President round up all the Pikmin later. Alright. What is going on over here? There's so many, like, landing sites. It looks like a bunch of Pikmin landing sites. Right. Not gonna be able to get that done today. Let's just focus on getting everyone home. The biggest meme from it is that Deku is racist because he immediately thinks Piccolo is a villain. Well, I mean, Piccolo was a villain once upon a time. That's kind of funny, though. I would like to have seen that cutscene. Well, we haven't got a lot to do before the sun drops, so let's see here. What else? Right, of course. There's a Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to that. It's going to be a relatively long one, and a long overdue one, of course. I am going to try to restream it, assuming that it falls within the appropriate time zone. I read your response where you said that it was going to happen while you were working, and I was thinking to myself, wait, isn't it at like 11 p.m. or something? Or 10 p.m.? You're not working at night. And, you know what? I would like to go ahead and get that addressed. So, let me see when exactly this thing is going to start. It's going to be less than 24 hours from now, of course. Let's see. Live in 16 hours. Let's see. That puts it at... Let's see. What's 16 hours from now? I can't do maths. Wouldn't that be like 4 p.m. for me? Oh wow, it even says right on the first page, it says, oh, it's going to include new details on Fire Emblem 3 houses. Alright, seriously though, okay, 16 hours from now, that's gonna be like 4 p.m. tomorrow, which means that I can't restream it, because I'm probably gonna be sleeping during that time, so... oh well. I'll tell you what I can do. I can... Oh, I got my answer in the chat anyway. The direct is at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 for me. Okay. Gotcha. Well, I will probably at least take a look at it, and if nothing else, I will definitely come to you with my thoughts when I start streaming tomorrow. And again, I'm gonna try my best to be on time tomorrow. Be at like 9 p.m. Papa, I'm going to prep school. Prep school? You look like a tiny little, like, toddler bear child. Mommy said if I don't study hard, I can't become a proper lady. Did I write a nice proper mail? Do tell, Papa. Is this like a... It looks like a little babby wearing his nappies. Oh no. People of Hocotate are kind of weird. Don't know if you noticed. Ah, shoot. I should have taken a look at the Doomsday apparatus while I had the chance. I would very much like to have seen what the game had to say about that. Alright, so we got a handful of things we need to do. We are going to need plenty of white Pikmin for breaking down gates. As well as blue Pikmin for building a bridge. And finally, hey. Don't follow me, follow him. And finally, some yellows for breaking down that electric barrier. Let's go. We don't need that. We'll get Olimar to do that. So, I guess since we have breached the topic of the Nintendo Direct, what are you guys looking forward to hearing about, regardless of what's actually going to be talked about? What are your expectations? What are your hopes and dreams? Oh right, I can just blow my whistle and pluck Pikmin out of the ground. Forgot about that. Eggs. Let's see... Might be a little bit too soon to be asking for details about the new Animal Crossing and Luigi's Mansion. Maybe we will get an announcement for the new Pokemon game. Like, not a big one, but maybe, like, a title drop and an announcement that it will come in, like, the 4th quarter of the year, or something like that. Here's a top-tier gift to show off Jump Force's quality, and Twitch is flipping out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't... Oh god, I can't copy the address because the thing was just going mental on me. I wish I could show that, but it probably wouldn't work. But like the preview window was just going mental. Jump Force is looking like Sonic 06 levels of bad, LMAO. Do I still have, like, internet capture? Yeah, here we go. No, play it again. Oh, I'm so glad you showed me that. That's amazing. I have to go now. My planet Frieza needs me. Is that where Frieza's from? Planet Frieza? I mean, Vegeta's from Planet Vegeta. I'm probably just talking out my ass. I have no idea what the canon is for Super Dragon Fighters Z X. XL. Hey you, can you breathe underwater? I feel like I've done this experiment once already. Right, you swarm the face. I keep forgetting that those things aren't really all that threatening. You just have to, you know, be quick about it. There we go. Now I got you. Now I got you. Man, I wonder how this would have felt with Wii controls back in the day. Not really all that important of a topic. Oh, we're done with the thing. Cool. Wasn't there, like, a blowhog somewhere around here? Oh, no, there's one of these things. Let's see if we can't deal with this real quick. And there's a point cone. Look out, little fella. Good. Is there anything else we need to worry about here? Yeah, let's just go ahead and pick up the pine cone. Alright, good. So what in the world could be up here? Ooh, that looks dangerous. We've almost got our rendezvous with the president. Freezes from planet cold. Really? Alright, you... Another tag along. Get out of here. I hope that withery blowhog doesn't notice me. Alright, we got chrysanthemums to worry about here. Eggs. And all kinds of other nastiness. I'm not sure if I'm ready for it. Unrealistic, but you want a Fatal Frame announcement on the Direct. Well, you know what? It would be very unlikely, but I would welcome a Nintendo Switch Fatal Frame. Something implementing the gyro controls. Like, Nintendo in general just needs to make a new gyroscope camera game. I say another as if they've done this before. I don't think they really have, outside of, like, AR minigames. But Pokemon Snap, Fatal Frame, anything that involves gyro controls in a camera. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild does not count. They need to do it. And I expect something like that at some point this year, otherwise I'm going to be disappointed. I am detecting the howls of countless creatures in the hole ahead. It is nearly deafening. Sound analysis indicates a wide variety of creatures nesting in here. It is a melting pot of life. Mr. President, please be extremely careful. Olimar, your job is to protect his life at all costs. Is this the final dungeon? Right here? It might be. Hole of Heroes. I can't remember if it's the Dream Den or the Hole of Heroes that is the very last one, but make no mistake, Hole of Heroes is extremely challenging. Oh hey, this place looks familiar too. So all kinds of throwbacks to Pikmin 1 in this level. To be exact, it is the first and last levels from Pikmin 1. All rolled up into one convenient little package. Did I just punch that thing? Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Can you punch these things? You can punch them from way down here. That's amazing. Okay, get out of there. Get out of there. Jeez. These things are so annoying. I hate them. And what are you lot just standing around lollygagging for? Come on. Metroid Prime Trilogy is very likely tomorrow. Oh, yes. That's going to be good as well. I would love to revisit the Metroid Prime series. I don't know if I've talked about this already, but as much as I would like to revisit Metroid Prime 4, I choose not to. Oh. Interrupting me. The captain should do an uppercut when punching flying enemies. That would be cool. If completely inappropriate for a character like Olimar. But yeah. Give him a very small Shoryuken. That'd be amazing. Hey, if Richter Belmont can do it, why not? Don't you laugh at me. Alright, get over here. You know you want some. I'm gonna get you. Oh shoot, the chrysanthemum woke up. That's what I was trying to avoid. I'm gonna get you. I'm not gonna get you. Oh my god, this is bad. This is bad. Oh boy, this is quickly turning into a worst case scenario. Run. Run. Oh god, they're like extremely chubby piranha plants. Oh, hello there, Mr. President. I'm not ready. Uh-oh. No, don't pay attention to me. Alright, Mr. Olimar, I think I'm gonna need you to backtrack and bring back a small army of purple Pikmin. Jeez, what I got really off track there, didn't I? I was about to talk about Metroid Prime. So Metroid Prime, I never played the original 2 games, but I really enjoyed my time with Metroid Prime 3. And the primary reason I have not revisited it since that day is because of the motion controls. Now, it's a novel idea, having motion control aiming. Gives you a lot of freedom to move and do other things. You know, on second thought. Let's put some of you two back. And then take out some reds, just in case. Right, so... yeah, I'm not keen on starting my Wii back up, and of course the motion controls make it extremely difficult to emulate. Speaking of which, wasn't there some news recently about Twitch and emulator using users? I heard Joel say something about it, but I couldn't actually find any, like, news about it. So I'm wondering if it's just a rumor, or if someone brought it up after it was old news. Like, maybe this happened years ago, and someone just happened to bring it up. So it was mistaken for being news. If any of you know anything about that, please let me know. Gotcha! Let's get this other guy out of here. Actually, on second thought, this was a bad idea. Ah, just kidding, this was the best idea. And my aim is so off right now. Oh look, he dropped a nut. How appropriate. Alright, these things are making me a little bit nervous. So I'd like to go ahead and get rid of all of them if possible. Come on. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no! There we go. That's what I like to see. Are emulator users gonna get in trouble? Well, that's the problem. Like, I want to know more details too, but, I really wasn't able to find any. I heard the word purge somewhere in there, and the implication that gives me is that some people that were using emulators were removed from the service, but that's the problem, innit? I didn't get any details, and when I tried looking this up online, you know, Googling it, as I say, the only details I could really find were of someone using, like, exploits in a competitive game via the use of an emulator, and I did not mean to do that. God damn it. Well, fine. Go on, then. Actually, on second thought, let me keep 2 of them. Alright. So we'll keep all of you here. I don't even know why I'm keeping all of you here. Don't especially need them here, do we? Well, anyway. So, right. That's all the information I was able to gather. Was that maybe someone read an article from years ago talking about competitive emulator users, like, exploiting to gain an advantage, and that would more fall under the purview of being banned from Twitch for cheating, rather than being banned for using an emulator. So, yeah, I think Joel may have been fed some misleading information. Maybe not necessarily false, but not relevant. Because, again, this happened, like, over a year ago. If that's even what was being talked about. That's all you're seeing? Using emulator exploits for official speedruns is not okay. As it should be. I mean, that's why they do, you know, they have like a separate qualifier for tool-assisted speedruns. Whoa, 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 whoa. Someone's about to take off a pill. Oh no, they're moving. Oh no, there's mites! A disaster is unfolding. I don't even want to read what you have to say because I'm so distressed right now. Perhaps you will find Louie in here. And yet, my CPU is on edge. Ludicrous dangers await. Beasts lurk at the bottom of the deepest, darkest, most foul, sinister, horribly vile pit. Do you still wish to enter? Of course you do. Courage is our true treasure. Okay, that's cool and all, but holy shit. Shh. Alright, am I missing anyone? Did I get everyone? Jeez, that was spooky. Okay, then. Well, we're not going to be going into the Dream Den just yet. That will probably, honestly, be, like, the last place we go. So for today, I think we're just going to concern ourselves with that first cave. Armored Nyut! And call it a day from there. That being said, we really are almost done with the game. I'm thinking 1 or 2 more streams. Like, we're going to be done with this by the end of next week. I guarantee you. Which is good, because I would like to move on to Earthbound very, very soon. No, 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 no. Oh my god, we almost lost someone right at the end. Stop! Okay, you know what? It's too dangerous crossing the bridge. We're just gonna wait here and sit patiently. Just sit there and do nothing! Right. In addition to that, we will also be probably visiting what limited games I have in my Super Nintendo library. I don't have all that many, but it will be cool dusting them off after all these years and giving them a go. I used to have a rather impressive collection of Super Nintendo games. I ended up getting rid of them in favor of N64 games. In fact, in particular, I remember selling almost my entire Super Nintendo collection so that I could raise up money for one specific N64 game. It was really big at the time. It was marketed like crazy. It was a whole new series that we were all excited for. It was Mario Party, believe it or not. The original Mario Party, I think it was actually being sold for $60 MSRP. Like, man, game prices have kind of stayed the same over the years, haven't they? At my age, reminiscing is wonderful. Louis, do you remember the hill behind our house? You hated to play outside, so I made you eat bugs and plants. Ah, the memories. Wait, what? His grandpa/grandma made him eat bugs and plants? Something weird about that. Alright, before I forget, I really want to check out what the game has to say about that doomsday dumbbell, as it were. Where is it? Where it be? It's around here somewhere. Dumbbell, 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 dumbbell. Ah, here we go. Perplexing mysteries are often solved in unexpected ways. When I was studying this item earlier today, I was astounded at its unbelievable bulk. It was so heavy, I would have never been able to move it without my burly purple Pikmin. Later analysis indicated that this thing is in fact some kind of heavy artillery. Oh my god. I remember there was something funny about it. Gotta get going now? Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Where we will be challenging more of this game. Yeah, honestly, I think probably the best course of action here is to challenge one cave per day. Because they're gonna be really long and really stressful. So let's go ahead and get started with what was it called again? The whatchamadoodle. Actually, I don't even know what this first cave is called. Well, we'll get to it. We'll cross the bridge when we get to it. As soon as I place myself under the onion appropriately. I'm finding myself remembering something. I think we might be needing a few extra purples. Sorry, did I say purples? I meant blues. Jeez. What's wrong with me? And then the rest, purple. All the way purple. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it! But first, I'm never gonna get around to that cave. It's just so many things to distract me along the way. I have found that probably the best way to immerse yourself in an entirely new accent, or perhaps language, is to do just that. Just immerse yourself in it. Surround yourself with media. And perhaps native speakers. That oh, hello there. Almost missed that. Basically, what I'm saying is, if you marathon Limmy's show for days on end, then you will end up being a fluent Scotsman. Probably. I was gonna make a joke from Limmy's show when we started this, but I forgot about it. Honestly, it's not even all that good. There's just this one bit from the Adventure Call gags where, you know, my name is Falkenhoof and I will be your guide. Today we'll be having 2 special guests on for today's adventure. Guest number 1. What is your name? My name is... No, what was it? The guy was really nervous sounding. He was like, hey, my name's Will. And now for our second guest. Oh, wait a minute! Wait a minute! What's the problem? I kind of wanted to do this one by myself. But we announced it on last week's show. I'm disappointed that that doesn't ignite the bomb rock. Right then. So are you ready for your adventure? Yeah, I suppose so. Aye. Line number 2. What is your name? Aye, my name is Schmeckles. And I'm ready for a bit of adventuring. Right. Do you find yourself in the center of a great dungeon with chains and iron bars as far as the eye can see? You're both strapped with a chain and iron ball. Next to you, both, is a key. But the key does not go to your respective padlocks. What will you do? Oh, give me your key. No, you give me your key. No, you give me your key. No, I'm going to do it on you. No, I'm going to do it on you. You two, please, would you just make a decision? It was just a complete shit show, having 2 guests at once. And I want that marble. I wonder, can we just, like, sneak in there and, like, grab it real quick before any of this becomes a problem? I don't like my odds, but, jeez. I'm really tempted to try. Gonna Metal Gear Solid this. I need practice anyway, if I'm ever going to stream, you know, Twin Snakes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Why'd you whack that? Okay, nuts to that pine then. Oh my god. Yeah, speaking of shit shows, that was just an embarrassing display. Oh, Jesus. This is not good. This is not a good combination of things. Anyway, can I get the rocks to blow up the electricity? Yes. Alright, do it again. Over here. Come on. Alright, good enough. Good enough. If we can take the hazards out of the picture, then we'll be all set. Alright, let's do it. What are you lot doing? You're just throwing your bombs around willy-nilly. I almost chucked him right off the level. Brilliant. Right, run away. Run away, hide. Oh god, when there's more than one of these things, it really becomes a problem. Get off of there. Alright. Alright, run. Jeez, with all three of these things just... You know what? You know what? Now would probably be a good time to try my strategy from before. Alright. So we're just gonna take a tiny little cluster of these whites, and we're gonna get them in there and out of there as quick as possible. We're not even gonna bother fighting these stupid things. Yeah, fuck you. I'm not bothering. There's always more than one way to approach a problem. Unless one of them just has a treasure stuffed inside of it, in which case... Oh, I'm not going to be feeling the mirth anytime soon. I can tell you that. Alright, it's fine. Let's go. Take one more thing with us. I kind of just casually mentioned it, but yeah, I do intend to play a Metal Gear Solid game someday. I have no guarantee that it'll be this year. But, I mean, I have a copy of the Twin Snakes, and I've never gotten past the first level, so I want to rectify that someday. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard. Maybe there's a difficulty option, and I can just play it on easy or something. Oh yeah, there's a snitch bug right there. Not a problem. Get him! Oh, what are you doing? You're gonna end up chucking him off the stage, aren't you? I won't let you. Alright, what do we got going on here? 2, count them, 2 fiery bull blaxes. One of the most 3! There's 3 of them. And a bunch of snitch bugs too. Right. Just line it up, play it smart. Now unfortunately there are no gimmicks this time around to help us with our fight. Oh, stop. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. I'll never forgive my Pikmin for whacking that bomb rock earlier. I can't believe they actually did that. I can't believe they are capable of doing that. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly, if you just throw a purple Pikmin at a bomb rock, it'll just blow up instantly. There's no good reason for it. Alright, you have a treasure. And so do you! What? Oh, this is bad. This is gonna be really bad. They all have treasures. Dude, what? I was not prepared for this. Alright. I think I'm just gonna have to use my sprays very, very wisely. Uh-oh. Quickly, quickly, get him! Get him! Get him! Fuck him up! Yeah! Might be considered to be a bit of cheating, but I do believe that I'm going to be needing all of the sprays at my disposal in order to succeed here. What's this? The Gem-Star Wife. Well, you can see a bit of evidence as to what I was trying to say earlier about accents. You know, already I find myself attempting to speak more like Scottish and what have you. You know what? I probably could have gotten that by myself without having to use another spray, but I panicked. Well, tell you what, for the last one, we'll try it. I know that we can get it if we use a spicy spray. I can't believe every single one of them is hiding a treasure, though. That's just... Well, we're nearing the end of the game. It's only fitting that we start seeing the challenge ramp up right now. Frosty Bubble. What's the name of this cave again? The Cavern of Chaos. Yikes. Alright, I'm gonna try doing this legit this time. No sprays, no funny hee-hee-hoo-has. Let's just do it for real. Just like in Pikmin 1. Alright, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I don't know what I did differently, but I couldn't do it. Didn't even use my spicy. Alright, it's fine. We've been getting way too many of those bitter sprays anyway. May as well use them. May as well use them where they're needed. Where's that other snitch bug? I'll just go and chuck you over there. Oh wow, they're worth 4 Pokos each? That's quite a bit more than I expected. Now what's this thing? This looks like one of Olimar's ship parts. The Essence of Despair. Junko's favorite... Oh shit. Pretend I didn't say anything. God damn it. That game is so goddamn easy to spoil. Like, here I am just trying to crack a casual joke. And I may have just ended up spoiling something, so yeah, pretend I didn't say anything. What did I say? Funkos. Boy, I sure do love me some Funko Pops, except I actually don't. But I'll pretend just this once for the sake of passing off what I just did. I'm never safe from it. Never safe from the spoilers. I mean, it could be argued that if you're on the internet to begin with, you're kind of waiving your right to be spoiler-free. I don't know. Ah! My friend tried to warn me. He tried to warn me. He said, watch for falling rocks, but I didn't believe him. Let's see, we got like a garden of chrysanthemums, a weird side passage, and what's that, a mamuta? Looks like a mamuta. Jesus Christ! These rocks can seriously fuck right off. Oh my god. Alright. Let's creep forward carefully. Let's take the side path. It'll probably be safer, right? Nope! God. I hate this place. Alright. Chrysanthemum, be gone! That's the only good thing about the chrysanthemums, is that they have a very long wind-up time. Trying to launch their attacks. Gives them a massive window of vulnerability. Except when it doesn't work. Right. Who needs invincibility? Who needs lag? I don't. All I need is a helmet. I want helmet Pikmin that are protected from all hazards from above. They'd be like little Metars from, what do you call it? Mega Man. Alright. There we go, just like that. Wow, you're fast. Uh-oh, uh-oh, get up, quick! I don't know how that failed to hit. Yeah, fuck those things. Purple is the way to go. Watch for falling rocks. Creep forward ever so carefully. Alright. I thought I heard another one somewhere. Oh my god, there is another one. It's like literally right there. They were practically planted on top of each other. My god. That was close. Anything else? Any more? Rocks! Jesus Christ. Alright, there's a buried treasure in here. We'll get to that momentarily. There's a Mamuta right there, who might interrupt my professional takedown of this little fella here. Yeah, he's thinking about it. I can't let you do that, mate. Honestly, at this stage in the game, Mamutas are like a non-threat. They just don't matter anymore, because I can just watch it. Oh, never mind. Alright, are we quite done yet? Are we quite done with the falling rocks? This is getting ridiculous. Like good gravy. Alright, grab the double pep. It's delicious. Oh, we missed something. Well, it's not much. It's fine, though. Alright, I'm really hoping that I got all the rocks taken care of. I'm gonna be quite upset if that's not the case. That pepper looks so weird, wobbling along. It's almost like a pepper with feet. The infernal vegetable. What? What's wrong with it? It's definitely a weird vegetable, I'll give you that. Have you ever seen the inside of a pepper? Well, if you've ever cooked with one, I'm sure you have. But, yeah, peppers are weird. It's just this big... I thought I heard a whistle. I thought there was gonna be another rock. I was scared. Man, these caves really know how to put me on edge. So I think I first got familiar with the anatomy of a pepper, a bell pepper to be exact. Yeah, come to think of it, the bell peppers are way weirder than the regular peppers. On account of their peculiar, like... It's almost like an exoskeleton or something. It's like a big old shell that they keep the seeds safe in. I don't know why the seeds need so much goddamn room. Maybe it's to disappoint animals that are not birds. There's a bit of trivia for you. Did you know that, like, peppers were designed by nature to be eaten by birds? Well, the spicy ones, anyway. You know, the flesh of the pepper is one thing, but the seeds are what you really go for. Well, as a bird. Now wait, I think I got it. That's why the flesh of the pepper is so goddamn spicy. Fruit of the earth! Yeah, the spiciness is to deter regular animals. Yeah, that's why it's got so much air inside of it, too. So much empty space. Right. So, a regular animal bites into it, expecting a nice fleshy treat. And instead, they just get this thin little crunch with almost nothing to it, and it burns their tongue off. And they're like, Christ, this sucks. I'm never eating one of these again. But then a bird comes along. They don't have, like, the proper taste receptors to recognize spiciness. So to them, you know, it's just another thing that they eat. Why is this here? Oh, candy pot flower from nowhere. Alright, so this is the Bulblack's Gauntlet Room, in which we have at least 2 of these bastards to go through. I see 2. Is there a third one? Maybe not. So this will be a little bit different because there are bomb rocks scattered here and there, which will help immensely. But we still need to be careful. Probably just gonna go in with red Pikmin for the sake of mobility. Also because there's fire everywhere. Although there's that one in the water. God damn it. Can't just pick one strategy and stick to it, huh? Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the way so we can have a nice little hidey hole. Egg! Jeez. Everything in this game trying to jump scare me. Where are you going? Why are you going that way? That's a bad idea. Hey you, look over here. Okay, it worked. I almost thought that was a diamond from a distance, but nope, it's a milk tub. Brilliant. Alright, Emperador. You can fuck right off. I need some time to organize. And you're not giving it to me. Go the other way, please. Okay, good, good. They don't like to leave their spawn point too far. Alright, so reds with Orima. Let's see, most of you are gonna stay here. And then the blues will follow. Wait a minute. Okay, I got my captains backwards. Olimar will take the blues. Mr. President, there's a call for you. Is gonna take the blues. Because this game hates me. It wants to fight. It wants me to fight an Emperor Bulblacks with blue Pikmin. So here's what we're gonna do. Can I push these a little bit? Nah, it's gonna take too long. Let's just give it all we've got on round 1. Alright? Alright. Come over here and munch on the tasty, tasty bomb rock. Yes! Now destroy him! Oh wow, that was easy. What? Also, those things are absolutely disgusting. I don't like the way that they just spew their mucus everywhere when they die. Alright, so good. These are going to be like mini Bulblaxes. That's good, that's good. Alright, now we switch. This is part of why I chose to bring so many blues with me. Now the real challenge is going to be this other guy right here. But it'll be fine. We'll probably have to do it in 2 bursts instead of 1. Oh, it didn't work. I don't want to stick his tongue out for some reason. What are you guys doing? What are you stuck on? Get out of there! Oh boy, this is bad. Run. Are they like trying to fake me out or something? Yes, that worked. Perfect. Perfect! We got a giant beastly crab claw. Look at that thing. That's almost as scary as the Bulblax itself. Oh my god, you guys, really? Come on, you can do it. Now that I'm looking at them, those bomb rocks are kind of scaring me. Let's be careful about this. The king crab. Mysterious remains. The severed hand of Professor Triple Extra Large. Alright. Let's go ahead and get these blown up before they cause problems. I am honestly quite surprised how easy that Bulblax fight was. So there's nothing hidden over here. I guess this is like an alternate place where Bulblax could have spawned. No, it's fine. And now you know why blues are important to have. Because a number of fights in this game just take place entirely in the water. You gotta be careful. You gotta plan for that. Alright, time to leave. Actually, hang on. How much is that thing worth? 15, not bad. Yeah, we just made an extra 30 Pokos by offering up the mighty beast to our ship. I'm gonna spoil something real quick. Somewhere in this game it mentions that the Emperor Bulblax's tongue is like a delicacy or something. I don't know. Tongue, for some reason, just seems... Actually, no. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. The tongue is one of the weirdest things that I can imagine eating. Hello there. If I pop him enough times, I'll get a spray. Very good. Also, did anyone else just hear, like, a toot from a horn or something? It sounded like it was coming from right over my shoulder, and it kind of spooked me a little bit. Whoa, hang on a minute. What's that there? Nothing. Alright, let's continue. Now that I have over 100 white and purple Pikmin, I don't really see the need to go about making more. Looks like another water zone. I predict that there will be bull bears romping around in here. No? Just dumbles? Alright. Yep, let's see what we can do. Purple should fare well. Oh yeah, they stomp them flat quick. Nothing here. Nothing there. Alright, that was pointless. Such is the inevitable fate of a randomly generated dungeon. Have I ever mentioned that I actually... Whoa, hang on a minute, that's a lot of lollywogs. Let's just draw one of them in. Alright, over here, over here. Yes, you're mine now! Yes! Have I ever mentioned that I have written my own random dungeon generator? It was for a school project a long while ago. And I can't say it's especially relevant because I never finished the game. Well, what am I saying? I've never really finished any of my games, have I? Come on. Alright. Now, what else we got around here? I would like to take care of as many enemies as possible before... Whoa, whoa, that's Dumple. Let's be careful about this. Let's do a bit of this. Right? And then a bit of this. There we go. That's how you multitask. And let's go and pop this one up the noggin. So is that thing just immune to being stunned or something? Like, anything that lands on top of it. It just doesn't really do anything after the first time, huh? Wait, did we get everything already? Ah, no, there's a place across the way that is blocked by water. In order to do anything there, we will need some of our yellows to hitch a ride on the wall here. And then the rest of you, go and find that, like, pearl that dropped. There's also a mushroom in the water. So much to be concerned about. Alright, Mr. President. Man, that, like, Mr. President thing that I was doing earlier, that's a joke that no one is ever gonna get. And no one will ever get from this point forward. Whoa, 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 whoa! Blues are going for the stupid gate, the electric gate, and I can't stop them. I tried stopping him. Holy shit. That scared the living daylights out of me. Do we have to go over here? Like, can't we just pick up the mushroom and call it a day? I'm gonna check and see. I really hope that that mushroom is the only other thing we have to get. Although, it'll also feel a little bit like we just kinda, you know, cheesed this level. Because we got lucky. Anyway, rest of you, go ahead and, do what needs to be done. Go and round up the bodies. I don't even know why I care at this point. Because, high score doesn't really matter in this game. Aside from, like, bragging rights, I suppose. The Grow Shroom. What do you know? What do you know? We don't have to go over there after all. Isn't that nice? Alright, come on, dum-dums. This way. I saw the most bizarre thing, speaking of dum-dums. Vinny from Vinesauce played a very, very peculiar game that I would never have guessed existed in any way, shape, or form. It was a Sega Dreamcast game based on the Flintstones, Viva Rock Vegas. That's not just any Flintstones, that is the live-action film of the Flintstones, starring, like, what's his name, John Goodman. Actually, who was Fred Flintstone in that movie? Yeah, that's him. The guy who played Roseanne's wife on Roseanne. He was Fred Flintstone once. I can't believe I remembered his name. I'm not usually that good with, like, actor names. Alright, what's going on here? I see another one of you bastards. It's actually several of you. This is gonna be a fun one, isn't it? We need poison powder. Now, on top of all that, on top of how niche it was to begin with, it was also a racing game. Imagine that. Okay, change of plans. We need to do something about... Oh, jeez. Alright, now's our chance. Get it! Quick! Quick! Get out of there! No! No! My precious flowers! Alright, it's fine. But how in the world are we gonna get that wall knocked down if that puffy blowhog is gonna menace us the whole way? Ready, spaghetti, go. Now, on top of all that I said about that Flintstones game, there's one more thing about it. It's terrible! Like, for Sega Dreamcast, the level of quality on display in that game was absolutely unacceptable. You compare that to, like, Diddy Kong Racing, Mario Kart 64, or really any, will you fuck off? I can't even leave if I can't break this wall down, alright? So, like, seriously, just cut it out. Stop it. Get some help. Who decided that this was a good idea? Whose idea was this? To have puffy blowhogs in the same vicinity as a bunch of walls to knock down. Like, I don't even know how in the world I'm gonna do this. Except just, like, try again. I could, like, leave and come back later, but there's two of them in there! There's two of the fuckers in there! Why is this even possible? Dude. And worst of all, there's like no quick and easy way for me to get this thing torn down. Like, I can't just chuck purple Pikmin at it and call it a day. Oh my god, this is the worst. What am I gonna do about this? It's like those spirit battles in Smash Ultimate, where you've got constant wind pushing you. You know what? If you could just come over the wall, that would be great. Yeah, come on, just float over it. Come down here where I can reach you. Well, thank God there's not a timer here, like in the submerged castle. This is the worst cave ever. If I wasn't concerned about losing flower power, I would bring all my Pikmin in here. To try and get this done as quickly as possible. There we go. Jeez. So annoying. Don't ever do that again. Now, if you would be so kind. They're not gonna be so kind, are they? They're just gonna wander about now that they don't have to, you know, worry about those pesky Pikmin breaking down our wall. These things are the worst. There we go, that's one threat taken care of. Alright. It's just going to be a constant swapping back and forth between white and purple for this. I honestly can't think of a better way to approach this problem. Use the Pikmin, use the whites to break down the poison, use the purples to kill it. Oh, look at that! Look at that! He's stuck! Well, that's fine by me. You can just stay stuck forever over there. You don't know what to do. You can't back up any further. Did I get him? Did I stun him? Good enough. See, we got him! He's stuck! Ooh, time for my vengeance. Yes! Fuck off! Mercy, that felt good. Whoa, giant cookie alert. Alright. Still got more poison, so let's take a look and see what we can do here. Oh, jeez. It's one of you right there by the gate. And they have long noses, so they can just poke through. I think this is going to be another gate that I'm just going to have to attack retreat on. This is so stupid. Why do I have to do this? You know what? Hang on a minute. Experiment time. Can I just, like... Can he actually poke his nose through here? Is he not going to try? We're going to try it with this one blue that tagged along. Yeah, he's not going for it. Alright, but we gotta be ready to, like, pounce on that thing the instant that this gate goes down. Ready? Go! Get him! Yes! Man, these gates are proving to be a massive nuisance right now. Speaking of nuisance, time to go for another Withering Blowhog. Jeez. I knew this was going to be, you know, challenging. I didn't expect it to be, you know, like the worst thing ever. Just bugger off. So I can go about my business. Please and thanks. Just leave. And again, part of the problem is that these encounters are absolutely necessary. You know, doesn't have to be treasure hidden behind these. We have to do it anyway. On account of the exits way back here. Alright, get out here. Show you a thing or three. Yes! Seeing as how the purple Pikmin kind of just home in on their enemies, I find that it's pretty efficient to just, Actually, hang on a minute. You guys work on the other gate, please. Yeah, on second thought. Let's just stick around here. Never know when there's gonna be, like, rocks falling from the ceiling or something. Right? Okay. We'll have purple scary things off one at a time. Right, and then we should be all good. By the time we get back to our ship, we'll be all good, because everything's technically in motion. Very handy capabilities these purple Pikmin possess. Sure are a lot of unnecessary areas in this area. A lot of unnecessary side paths, I should have said. Wait, double wait. Alright, you guys go out and get that thing. And I'll be waiting by the exit. Oh, I hope there's no buried treasures in here. This particular sub-level has taken long enough. By the way, what's the boss gonna be, do you think? I think I already have a good idea. And I think it's gonna suck. But we'll see. We shall see. Alright, I think that's the last Duracell battery. Hooray! A good old-fashioned A6. I don't know what that is. Fuel reservoir. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly what it is. And now... Okay, can I just say something about these cookies real quick? Alright, there's a particular character from Naruto. I don't watch it, I don't read it, but this fucking guy. I don't know what they were thinking, but I have always thought that this guy's mask looked like a cookie. You know, kind of like one of these, except a bit more orange. So, in my head, every time I see that guy, I think to myself, oh, look, it's the Cookie Mask guy. I'm sure that some Naruto fans, some diehard fan out there would love to kill me for saying that. Alright, who lost their flowers? Was it just the whites? Yep. Gotta stay on top of that if we are gonna remain at full speed. I wonder how many holes, how many sub-levels are in this one. I know that the Hole of Heroes and the Dream Den have like 10 each. So they're gonna be rather challenging. But this one, I'm not sure. Like, this could be the last sub-level for all I know. Oh dear, that thing sounds like it's right next to me. Where is it? Jesus Christ. It was literally right behind me. Yep, it's coming for us. It's coming for us. We got no choice. We have to face it head on. Golly, I really don't like taking a fast action approach like that, but man, what can you do? What can you do? Look at this room. It was clearly designed so that you would just walk around and let it kill the Bulborbs for you. But we didn't get that chance, did we? Because it was just right next to us, practically. Thank God for the wall. Stop. Okay, now you can go. Oh dear, there's another one. Oh me, oh my. Tell you what, I'll play your game. We'll do this level how it was intended to be played. Pepper fire! There we go. Wow, those things have a shitty blast radius now that I'm looking at it. I guess I should be thankful of that. Why is it that when I want them to kill things, they're terrible at it? Yeah, blast radius is nowhere near as good on that thing as I thought it was. Jesus Christ, we got all the bulb orbs! And yet they just are not dying. This thing can't hit them! They're bigger targets than the Pikmin, dude! Ow. This is an embarrassing display right here. I'm not sure if it's on my part or on the part of the Gatling groink. Ooh, did you get stuck there? Stuck on the bodies of your victims? Alright, seriously, cut that out. I know I have, like, super defense, but that's no reason to be messing about like this. Alright, we're gonna get the drop on him. This way, this way. Get him! Get him! Flag him up! Yeah, that's how you do it! Normally I wouldn't really bother with these, but man, there's just so many of them. It'd feel like a wasted opportunity if I just let them go. Alright, carry on, as you were. We'll be taking care of the rest of these with our trusty army of purples. This feels a little bit silly, not gonna lie. Just massacring entire legions of these little bullborn fellows. I suppose if I wanted to, I could just bring my entire army in here and swarm them, but I like doing things the same way. It's not a lot safer than using purple Pikmin to whack them off one at a time. Oh, hello there. Now, please don't tell me that there's gonna be rocks falling here in a minute. That would positively ruin my day. This game is making me go a little bit mad with power. Did we do it? I think that might be all of them. Very good, very good. Keep an eye out for movement. Also, this is kind of spooky. I'm like leaving behind an entire graveyard of bodies. There's nothing fun about that. Uh-oh. I did, in fact, miss a few. Sorry, I don't have much to say. It probably goes without saying that this is probably one of the more boring sub-levels in the game if you're trying to just get everything, but I can't help myself. It's just so much to collect. I want it all. Even if it's probably a bad idea for me to be wasting my time like this. Ah, it'll be fine. Alright, Mr. President, take a nap. You deserve it. Actually, while I'm at it, let's go ahead and break these eggs. I'm gonna have to find a way to effectively kill time whilst doing repetitive, boring things on stream, because that's gonna be a bit of a problem when we get to Earthbound. Not to say that Earthbound is a boring game, but the way that I'm going to be choosing to play it, there will inevitably be grinding. So I've been wondering to myself, you know, what would be the most effective way to entertain an audience whilst level grinding in an RPG? For some reason, the most frequent idea that I get is playing another game at the same time. Like with the same controller, even. You know, like, how far can you get in Pokemon Blue while grinding for levels in Earthbound? You know, something like that. It's like those, not speedrun competitions, but there's something that some people on Twitch do where they play, like, multiple games simultaneously. Either for the challenge of it, or just as a gimmick, or whatever. Look at them go! They're just raking it in. Fly, my lovelies! Go and bring back the treasure! Well, the treasure, and more specifically, the bodies! Bring the legions! Bring me 100 souls! Apple juice! Apple goose, as my little cousins like to call it. I keep wanting to call them nephews, even though that's not right at all. Wonder if I'll get to see them soon. The sooner that this floor business is done, the better. And we can start having people over again. We can start hosting family. You know, we might be able to actually have a nice dinner. Instead of, let me tell you, my grandmother has come up with a fascinating solution to, being relieved of her kitchen for the time being, temporarily. She's installed not a crockpot, but one of those little... it's like half the size of a crockpot. Maybe it's just a miniature crockpot. I don't know. It's a pot. It plugs in somewhere. She's got it installed in the garage. And this place looks too simple. Something is going to try and mess with me here. I just don't know what yet. Dirigibugs, of course. And water, that's going to be a problem as well. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! What are you doing? What? So you're telling me that we can't even break those things down without risking Pikmin drowning? Are we gonna have like, a lifeguard team or something? Like, one captain just stands at the ready with blue Pikmin. I'm not even sure if that's gonna work. But it's worth a try, I suppose. Actually, before I forget, can we please get rid of this thing? I'm not fond of it. Also, what are you, amphibious? Apparently he doesn't mind the water all that much. Alright. You guys stand at the ready, just in case we really need to rescue a white Pikmin. That is so dumb, though. These things are way too precarious. We're gonna have to be extra super careful here. On account of the bomb rocks. Don't worry. Don't you worry, I'm paying full attention here. It's not gonna sneak up on me. Alright, now how are we gonna deal with them? At least all the poison is gone. Yeah, probably just gonna go with red. Alright, we're almost at the end of this. I know for a fact that no cave in this game has more than 10 sub-levels. Didn't quite pull it off. You know what sucks the most about these things? Is, what? Not supposed to be able to shake them off that easy. Oh my god, this thing sucks. I don't care which one I get, just get rid of one of them. Oh my god, why am I having such a hard time knocking them down? Run. You're never safe when you think you're safe. Well, we got one of them. What? Did he land outside? Hold on a minute. I'm going to check that out here in a minute. Okay, Pikmin. Very important order. Do not try and pick up that Dirigibug. It's gonna be a bad time for everyone. Can I just take a few of these? Nope. Gonna have to come back in with the blues. Speaking of which. Alright, there we go. We got a bubble egg. The Wiggle Noggin. Now that's a good name. Boy, what is it about this midnight period and me, like, running out of things to say? Apparently, I can't stream this game for very long, otherwise I just start, losing my thoughts. Like, I do have things to talk about, I just seem to forget about them when I play this game. I forget my troubles. Which is a fine mood set to be in when you're just playing a game by yourself, but when you're streaming, you gotta keep things lively. The maternal sculpture. Okay, can't make myself laugh too much either, because my throat is feeling quite sore. Hold on a minute. This is not what I was expecting to see on sub-level 10. Oh, that's right. Now I remember who the boss is here. Do we go in with red or yellow? Huh? Oh, jeez, I thought that was like a plateau or something. Okay. I was wrong twice. At first I thought, oh, it's gonna be that manat legs submerged in water. And then I thought, this arena's too big for that. It'll probably just be that giant, thing. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to be really careful around here. Specifically, we're gonna have to be careful with those blasted falling rocks. Alright, I think we can do this. Just have to be careful and let it roll up and speed towards us. At which point we will, you know, do the obligatory luchador maneuver. Jesus Christ! Or not. Yeah, whatever. What is going on? Alright, Leaf Pikmin, beware. You will not survive here. Oh my god, that thing's fast. So how am I supposed to attack it? Like I can't... What? Oh my god. This is terrible. I can't even find a good angle to hit it from. Okay, something is very wrong here. Why can I not attack this thing properly? Am I actually gonna need yellows for this? I just can't latch on. Well, alright. It's the best idea I've got. Jeez! These fucking rocks! Why can I not fucking get that thing? No matter what I try, I can't attack its weak point. What's going on? I have beaten this game so many times before. Why can I not remember what to do here? Like, by the time I even get to where I can launch an attack... Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I really don't. Am I supposed to break the shell or something? Golly. Yeah, this ain't going well. Alright, well that's a little bit better, but ain't gonna help much. Jeez, it's like no matter what color I try, it's just not gonna work. Actually, you know what? That's a bad idea. If I try and hide here, I'm just gonna get crushed by rocks. And you have to wait so long for those rocks to finish falling. Well, I guess go for the nectar since it's there. That was pretty good. It's gonna take a while, but I think we can gradually break it down to where we need it. Jeez, I do not remember this boss like at all. It's giving me a lot of trouble. And I missed. Brilliant. And wish this was more like the Armadillo fight back in Donkey Kong 64. That I can manage a little bit. Wow, that's just an instant deflowering, isn't it? I really feel like there's something I'm missing here. God damn! And if you're not flowered up, you can't outrun that thing. Why? Why am I having so much trouble? Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm retreating. I'm bringing another color with me. I don't know what yet. But I need to do something different here. I'm tempted to try purples. Even though that's probably a terrible idea. You know what, let's just go back to red. I'll give him the spicy spray. Whoa! Man, the window of opportunity is so small. We've got it at under half health. We should be able to do this. You know, the shaking from the screen is also a bit of an issue. Wow, that was a nightmare. I just could not remember what to do there. Lost way too many Pikmin of all colors. Well, not all colors, but it's still enough to give me pause. Right, it's about time for one of the stupidest localization changes I have ever seen in my life. Let's check it out. Ooh, creepy baby head. Worth 670 pokos. Well, originally it was supposed to be worth 666. But American localization changed that because, oh, it's too wrong. We here at Nintendo, oh, we don't do things that way. We don't have references to satanic numbers and what have you. To which I say, fuck off. It's not just a religious thing anymore. That's just a general, you know, bad omen sign. If you ask me, anyway. Jeez. Probably gonna have to get used to that a little bit. These are gonna be far from perfect runs. Why? Because I don't feel like restarting. It's very easy to just restart and make up your progress by going back to the last hole, like sub-level, but I'm worried about getting desynced from the game audio, so I have chosen not to do that. Plus, it also just makes for a more genuine experience. You know what I mean? It's like we're doing this legit. Oh boy, I so totally don't have the energy for another go. It would be mighty nice if we could find another source of Pikmin growing. I would like to make up my lost numbers before the end of the day, but I don't think the opportunity is going to present itself because I've killed everything already. Well, there's still those orange bulb orbs. Maybe I'll go for those. I mean, we need to kill them anyway if we're going to get that mushroom out. Alright, Mr. President, you stay there. Oh yeah, that stupid joke. Mr. President, it's a call for you. From an old Flash animation from somethingawful.com. Which, as some of you may know, it really, like... The old Flash series on Something Awful are pretty much just gone now. The animator himself, Schmorky, has been scarce over the past while. For various reasons, but, you know, he's had a bit of a tumultuous life. Some of it self-inflicted, some of it not. I feel kind of sad for him, because I really appreciated his sense of humor, and I liked his style of animation, I liked the goofy voices he did. No caterpillars? Are you sure? Ah, there they are, there they are. There's a quick little source of Pikmin growing. Let's see, who did we lose the most of? Yellow. Yellow, most certainly. Yes, let's go ahead and send those back for the yellows. Screw it, blues ain't gonna be doing much. We'll send them off with a few berries. Oh, Olimar, you're way over there? Oops. Didn't mean to send them all the way out. Alright, rest of you gonna be going off the bamboo tube to assist in the procurement of a mushroom. Where are the rest of my dudes? Get in here already. It's taking so long. They just gave up! They just straight up gave up. What's wrong with you? Get in here. Golly. Right, off with you. Now, let's hope those berries haven't spoiled yet. I would be very remiss if they were to have popped before I could do anything about them. Come on, pick it up. Damn it! Fine, I'll collect another batch. I really don't like that about these berries, how they just burst so quickly after falling. And I don't remember that ever being a problem before, either. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm not being given a proper chance here. Well, we got a new spray anyway. Come on, hurry it up. I've got places to be. Okay. Let's move on. Man, I'm imagining things are as the music like way quieter in this level than the rest of them. It's really, really good music. I'll play it for you on my next, you know, beginning of the stream period. Whatever you call it. Wistful Wild. Alright, chrysanthemum, not really that big of an issue. I'll just go ahead and burn him out. Drop a few purples on him. Call it a day. Ooh, I wish I could have gotten a screenshot of him. Trying to open this big, meaty gob. You need a lot of Pikmin to carry that. Ooh, actually, come to think of it, is there a buried treasure around here somewhere? This looks like a place where they would hide a buried treasure. maybe not. Alright, those red bulb orbs are gonna be a problem unless we just... Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what are you doing? Where are you going with that? Okay, good. Ooh, one of each. I'll take it. Alright, we're gonna go for the face. It's a bad idea generally, but if we can stun it, we'll be all good. Alright, stop. Stop what you're doing. That blowhog needs to blow off. There we go. Get you out of the way. Gotcha! Why even bother with anything else when you can just throw purple Pikmin at it? Alright, I think we're looking good. Just gotta get this little thing out of the ground. And that might actually be the last surface treasure that we have to worry about out here. There's nothing over here. Nothing over there. Yeah, I think we're good. Let's get this treasure out of here. And we'll call it a day. And now you can hear the music a little bit better, eh? On top of not having much to say, I'm also, like, losing my voice a little bit. For no good reason, either. Ooh, I like this variation. He tried. Just could not find a good place to settle down. Man, I love this variation of the music so much. I haven't heard it much before. With that rhythm that goes like dun 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 dun. I'm not gonna try singing like ever again when I'm doing streamed video like this because I've noticed a significant difference between when I say things and when they are audible. So anytime I try to sing, it's gonna be horribly, horribly off. Look at this Pikmin wigging out. It's never not funny. The seed of greed. Greed is good. Huh? Right, I don't need you plucking these. I want flowers only. The pale mushroom. The anti-hiccup fungus. That's a bizarrely specific name. Am I imagining things, or am I... No. Just imagining things. I thought for some reason I was going super fast. But, nah. It's nothing really. Alright, that about does it for the day. Unless there's something secret up here. Oop, yep, we got rocks. I'll take me some rocks. There we go. Nope, no secret treasures out here. We have gotten every treasure on the surface. Literally all that's left to do is to go all in with the 2 remaining dungeons. So you know what? Maybe what I will do is just do like a marathon tomorrow. Where I just go straight in and complete the whole of Heroes and the Dream Den in one sitting. And then we'll cap off the week, you know, we'll be able to say, hey, Pikmin 2 is done permanently, don't gotta worry about it no more. And we can move on to Earthbound next week. It'll be nice. Being able to cap things off so smoothly. I guess these caves, despite how challenging they are at times, really not all that bad. Oof. The lag's getting real bad now. I don't understand what's causing this. Well, I say lag. Again, it's not something that any of you are going to notice. But it is very noticeable on my end. I feel like it takes, you know, at least 2 seconds for me to hear anything that I'm seeing. And that's just unacceptable. Is there anything else we can do while we're here? Maybe upgrade a few reds? I don't know. I mean, it's not much, but sure, why not? Alright, yeah, we'll just cap off the day by seeing 100 red Pikmin scuttle off. And that'll be it. So, yeah. I guess I'll just go ahead and wind down for the night. I've got to figure out what to eat here in a little bit. All I ate before I started the stream today was a couple of those rolled tacos. Which, by the way, not that big of a fan of the beef flavor. Chicken's really, really good, but the beef, I'm not so crazy about. Don't get me wrong, they're good. They got a nice bit of spice to them, but the chicken ones are so much better, dude. I'm just mad about chicken and cheese. I'm tempted to break out that box that I have, but I need to do something different. Maybe I'll finally get around to making those mashed potatoes. Still can't believe that one dumbbell was worth 3,000 Pokos. How many have we lost so far? We've lost over 100 to battle. Oh, man. Well, at least we haven't left any behind. I can at least be proud of that. Spam? Well, I've never seen this guy before. Do you love bargains? Do you like designer items at cut-rate prices? Then come save tons of Pokos at www.pikmin.com. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that guy before. It's got like a pompadour. Looks cool. Well, that was interesting. I guess, as usual, we'll cap off the day with a bit of Piklopedia musings. Nature's candy. If only I could see it the same way. The Sweet Tooth series, nice. The Cook's Arsenal. I want to see what they have to say about that milk tub. The Husband's Tears. Women cry with joy, men just cry at the price. Good. Very good. The Mystical Energy series. Enigmatic reactors that power this alien planet. Alright. Let's take a gander at some of the treasures we've procured, I mean. Alright, what is the deal with this? There's a reward you can get in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that's just a screenshot of Ness's eyes just staring into your soul like this. The ship is noisy, but nothing compares to the boss's inane chatter. Blah, blah, blah. It never ends. He can learn a lot from this noiseless, disembodied head. Louie's quiet nature was hard to adjust to, but now I've grown to appreciate the peace and quiet. I think I might just make that the thumbnail. It's pretty good. It's pretty good! I have a confession to make. I have become enamored with this object. I know I shouldn't fall for company property, but I can't suppress these feelings forever. Oh. What are you saying, Olimar? You fancy the cat? Don't fancy the cat. This shape resembles a mammal appendage, but I have no idea what it actually does. It's dripping with what can only be described as beast drool. I can't blame the ship for not wanting to touch it. I don't want to touch it either. But I've got a duty to my mission, and sometimes a captain has to take one for the team. Can't they just, like, power wash it or something? I guess when you're going on a space journey, that's not really the first thing you think to bring with you. Let me see here. Where's that little milk tub? It seems that there's no shortage of daughters that think their fathers stink. I've never had that problem, but it must be hard on those poor fathers. I shouldn't take advantage of it. I'm sure that stink epidemic increases the value of this treasure. Smelly fathers could take a dip in this portable milk pool, and their daughters would adore them for their farm-fresh scent. I don't know. Has anyone actually ever taken a milk bath before? Like, that happens to be watching? I know I haven't. That seems A, very expensive, and B, questionably sanitary. Fathers throughout the universe, take note! If your family dislikes your manly odor, this is for you. Fill your tub with the rich aroma of milk and soak your stench away. Don't be stingy now. Think of the children. I guess it's really good at washing away stench? Who knows? This looks like some part of a crustacean. Its shape vaguely resembles a pair of scissors, but I've never seen anything quite like it. It's fair to assume this creature has already perished, but I don't understand why it has already begun to fossilize. Perhaps it was eaten by another creature, and it spit out these unwanted parts. Whoa there, that's crazy talk. Yeah. There's definitely bigger fish out there. The impenetrable cookie. As I grow older, I've observed that I'm becoming crankier. Today, I flew off the handle over a trifling matter. I feel like such a fool. I must learn to control my cantankerous temper. I can't allow my bad attitude to erode teamwork on this vital mission. It is hard. Really hard. Too hard. So hard that you're not sure you can eat it, even though you must. This hard snack is infused with the essence of stubbornness, and you are powerless to resist it. I don't know about you, but I cannot stand a stale cookie. This plant has grown fat on the blessings of this land. Its nutritional value must be high. Is that a joke? I don't know much about the actual nutritional value of potatoes. But I know that they're far from being like a miracle food. Let's see, I'm gonna see what they have to say about the mushrooms. One bite of this, and the surprisingly earthly flavor will send your hiccups packing. Older individuals with a history of heart conditions should devour this, with caution. Are you saying that this could cause someone's heart to stop? That's not a cure, that's poison. Eat one of these and grow to twice your normal size. Perfect for skinny beings unable to pack on any girth. Are you saying this is a Mario mushroom? According to the ship's analysis, you'll grow into a giant if you eat one of these. Nah, it's not a Mario reference. It's an Alice in Wonderland reference. We tend to forget that the whole, eat mushrooms to change size thing originated with, Alice in Wonderland. She ate one kind to grow big, and another kind to grow small, and Mario just kinda picked up that idea and ran with it. And everyone just kind of forgot that the mushrooms were ever a part of Alice in Wonderland. According to the ship's analysis, I already read that. I'd like to field test one of these babies. I wonder what would happen if I fed one to a purple Pikmin. Careful what you wish for. According to the ship's analysis, this gourd contains extremely bitter seeds. However, this analysis was done by a machine, so I'm not completely convinced. Normally I wouldn't mind trying it myself, but I haven't been feeling well since I ate that toxic berry. I imagine not. A vegetable with spiciness beyond description. Really? It looks like a green bell pepper. Aren't those usually like super mild? None want to eat it, so it must be healthy. Nutrition-conscious people of today, numb your palate and eat. That's a very good way of putting it. No one wants to eat it, so it must be healthy. Ooh, this one ought to be good. The Wistful Wild is an especially vicious region. The The creatures there have had to battle hard to survive in this unforgiving landscape. That's probably why they've evolved such an ill temper. For instance, this plant's berries suck the nutrition from the surrounding flora. What even is that, a hazelnut? Yep, anyway. We've gotten all the upgrade items, but there's still all of these to go. Wonder what they could be. We'll find out tomorrow, because I think we're going to finish this game tomorrow. So join me then. I'm going to go and cook a little bit. And I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful night. Stay warm, or cool, depending on where you are, depending on what day it is. You can't really tell anymore nowadays, can ya? Right, see ya.